Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Troy Fullerton with Bilingual Barrier Busters, and we're going to have a little fun tonight. We're going to talk about the letter R. The letter R, I wish I had $1 for every time some student of Spanish told me, I can't roll my R's. I can't do the trilled R. You know, R's are difficult even in English. Think about it. We've got a whole section of the United States where people don't park the car, they park the car. Why? Because R's are hard even in English, and there are people who cannot pronounce an English R very well. I knew this one poor kid, there was an R in his name, and he couldn't even say his name correctly because of the fact that he had a hard time pronouncing his R's. But let's look at Spanish for a little bit. If you feel like you cannot make the trilled sound, well, you're in good company. There are native-speaking Spanish kids in Mexico who, just like we have kids in the United States who have a hard time making an American R, they have a hard time making a Spanish R. So what are we going to do about this? Well, in the first place, let's look at some differences between the American R and the R in Spanish, and let's try to observe those differences here. Now, you need to understand every R in Spanish is not trilled. The letter R, when it comes to the beginning of a word, or double R's, those R's are trilled, but if an R appears in the middle of a word or before a vowel, usually it's more like a tap, a tongue tap, sort of like the D's in the word ladder, or the T's in the word little. Is really a tongue tap. So what does that tell you? Well, in the first place, it tells you don't make it an American R sound. If you can't pronounce the letter R, make it more like an L and you'll be understood. Now, even for the trilled L, I'm going to encourage you to do that. If you cannot say ferrocarril for railroad track, then I don't want you to say ferrocarril. I want you to stick your tongue way forward in your mouth and say ferrocarril. Now notice something. When you say that a few times, I want you to put your tongue right at the tip of it, right the tip of your tongue behind your teeth, and pull it back slightly while you kind of make that light L sound, and do that over and over again. Pretty soon, it's just going to come out. You're going to learn to roll your R's.